Welcome to Luke, welcome to the Danalist, and welcome to Archie Gray's stepdad. Lubo is in the house. Before we get started, guys, I just feel like I need to rattle off some stats, so please bear with me for 2 minutes. I'm going to rattle off some stats before I get people in the chat telling me, oh, but today doesn't matter because we're in a Europa League final and these games are irrelevant. Let's see how irrelevant today was, shall we? Let's have a look. We have got a 55.5% loss rate this season. That is the worst we have ever had in a Premier League campaign. This is officially now, statistically now, no matter what happens in the last 2 days, 2 games, this is our worst ever Premier League season. Let that sink in, soak it up, our worst ever, a 55% loss rate. That's with a 30.5% win rate. We have won 11 games out of 36. It's utterly disgusting. We have got 4 league wins in our last 21 league games. I feel like I'm a Leicester City or Ipswich fan right now. This is utterly disgraceful. 1 win in 10. Southampton, by the way. 1 win in 10. Southampton. By the way, 2 of those... the next one, that will back me on. 5 wins from 25 league games. 2 of those 5 games are Southampton. 1 of them is Ipswich. 5 wins in our last 25 games. 2 are against the team in the 20th. 1 is against the team in 19th. And 1 was against Man United, who are the team in 16th. The only win we've got that is of any note is Brentford when we won 2-0. We have got, if that's not bad enough, guys, 28 points from our last 90 available. 28 from 90. Let that sink in. We are bottom of the form table. I'm going to show you some form tables in a second. We've got 9 home defeats this season. 9. And guys, you're surely thinking the same thing as me. How are any people out there deluded enough to be Ange in? I know I'm thinking it. 6 home wins. 6 home wins this season. 20 league defeats. This is the big one, gentlemen. 20 league defeats. And if that's not bad enough, I'm going to show you some things really, really quickly. Have a look at this. Let me remove my banner. Tottenham, you can see there, this is the worst points per game ratio in our history. 1.06. 1.06. It is utterly disgusting. If that doesn't float your boat, if you'd like something else that's not quite as bad as that, how about this? In the last 5 games, Tottenham Hotspur, we are at the bottom of the form table. If that one doesn't float your boat, let's have a look at this to prove it's not the injuries. When he gets his injuries back, shut up. You're all mugs. You're all wrong. 30 games. This is the form table over 30 Premier League games. We are 17th. 28 points from 30 games. We are an utter shambolic shit show. And this is the worst manager I've ever seen. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you very much. Would anyone else like to take away?
I was just going to say, 1 second. I did see when the second goal went in, I saw Ozzy Ardiles dancing along the stand there as he was celebrating the fact he's no longer the worst manager ever to manage the club. He's made his day. He's waited the whole season for it to happen. And I'm really happy for Ozzy because he never deserved. I loved Ozzy, right? And he never deserved to be the worst manager in our history. And it's only fitting that Ange Postecoglou can take away that trophy should he win no other trophy this season. Sorry, Ian, carry on, mate.
No, funny. I was sent a stat this afternoon about Man United, whose record over the last 7 games, two draws, 5 defeats, is worse than our 1 win, 1 draw, and 5 defeats. They've got 2 points out of 21. We got 4 points out of 21. It's going to be a marvellous final, isn't it?
I just worry about us. Look, all I know is that without Maddison and without Bergvall, we have no creativity. You saw today, no creativity. We need to wrap Kulu up in cotton wool. And 2 challenges today. One in the box when he went to shoot and the shot got blocked. He went down He felt his knee and his ankle. He didn't go down, but he saw him feeling it. And then about 10 minutes later, not even that, I think it was about 5 minutes later, there's another challenge right in front of me, and he's gone down and he ain't getting up. You just knew. But the medical team, like, oh, should we send him back on? What should we do? No. What are you taking a risk for? If he's gone, why is he playing number one? But oh my God, the whole thing is an absolute farce, man. The whole thing is a farce.
Just for Alex, you saw a 1.07. I'll just let you know how maths works. 1.06 is worse than 1.07, my friend.
And
we got relegated.
That was the year we got relegated, by the way.
Correct.
That's based on 3 points per game. Because we actually I think we ended up with something like 33 points from the 42 games, but it was 2 points a game at that stage.
Yeah.
Had it been 3 points, we'd have been on 45, which would have been a 1.07. And Ange has managed to make us worse than that.
Are we ever going to win a game this season in the league? The answer's got to be no.
I'm so scared that Aston Villa might put 10 past us. I'm at that stage. I'm genuinely embarrassed. And guys, just quickly, I just want to address before I hand over to you lot for the foreseeable. I just want to say that this manager turned around and said, again, another one of his rude interviews. Suddenly, we've not got the Ange who's given the really passionate speech that makes me want to love him again. Ugh, these fans make me feel sick, right? He turned around. They said, "Oh, the fans." You know, this lady said to him, the reporter. She said, "You know, what do you say? You know, the fans, they're not happy that 20 defeats." And he turned around and went, "Oh, there's only 20 defeats because we got to the final." So Savva went and done a little bit of digging, didn't he, for some stats to show you that teams that get to the finals don't ever lose 20 games. Chelsea this year are in a Conference League final. Chelsea have lost 6 games in the Premier League, right? Real Betis, they're also in the Conference League final. They've lost 9 games this season, right? Crystal Palace, they're in an FA Cup final. They've lost 11. Last year, Bayer Leverkusen got to a Europa League final, didn't lose a single bloody game in their league. Last year, Atalanta got to the Europa League final, only lost 11 games. So this nonsense that we've lost 20 games because we're in a final. Guys, I'm going to shut up. I'm so angry that this manager is loved by anybody. I don't get it. I hate him. He is awful.